From the automotive capital of the world, we get a look at a venue that pays homage to that industry. Welcome to Ford Field here in Detroit, Michigan. Today, a fun matchup in store between the New York Jets and the Detroit Lions.
Harrison Rivas to kick off.
Well, just as we do every Thanksgiving Day, the kick is off, and here we go from Detroit. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First down on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And the stop was made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Give him 13 on that play. And that gives the Lions the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here we go. 19 left.
Working from the gun, it's Willis. Escapes the pocket. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
On the throwaway.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10. Willis in the pistol. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. Offense set for a 1st and 10.
Lions.
Gun snap now to Willis. Has it down close. And in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. So a touchdown on the board for Brock as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Fox now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. Touchdown, New York! The opening drive. Nico Collins with a touchdown.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
Nevis with a point after. And the Jets respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early.
Harrison Nevis to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready, set.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Start on the ground with Gibbs. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Here's 2nd and 14. Finds his man, it's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And the defense gets the stop to deny that first down, but still a very good gain. They picked up 12, 3rd and short.
Brings up 3rd and a yard.
Offense headed to the line, just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
Knocking 8.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from their line of scrimmage.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
35-yard line.
They're set up at the 35 now.
79 Broncos. Here we go.
Throwing on 1st down. Willis finds him over the middle. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Throwing the out route complete. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Ready up.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Check go.
Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Lions break the tie here in the 1st. Not sure we can call these gadget plays anymore, partner. Not like we could in the early 2000s, right? Because receivers who can run it, well, they've become an important part of many NFL offenses, especially down in the red zone.
And that's because the reality you face is there's only so many conventional plays. Really, there's only so many reps you can get in during the practice week, so many different opportunities and traditional sets. But when you got an outlier like this, when you got a wide receiver who can run it like a running back, it presents a whole other set of issues for defenses.
Fox now to kick this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. We're good.
One of the tight ends in motion left. Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, an instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
With the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. He's going to squeeze about 8 yards on an out run, Brock. That brings up 3rd down.
Not that he needed to, but he'll always try and remind people that he's a threat running it, in addition to slinging it all over the field.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Here we go, son. 3-19, can I do that?
Fields out of the gun. His first throw is an interception. Jack Campbell at the INT.
Fields pass. Intercepted. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Tag. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On first down, it's Gibbs. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
Bronco 80.
Here's 2nd and 11. Wright reels it in. He's not going to get any further after that catch. Tackle made at the 29-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They'll come up 1st and 10. From the pistol, it's Gibbs. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now it's 3rd down.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one.
Connects on the crosser. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15.
Buffalo 18.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
From the red zone now. Buying some time left. And the catch is made. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. And he won't opt to bring this one out. Content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. They start the drive ball. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, hey, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
Don't jump.
They give on 2nd to Hall. He is hauled down right at that midfield strap.
Right at midfield.
We're one quarter closer to some turkey as we reach the end of one on Thanksgiving. 21-7 is our score. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here we go. All right.
Here's Hall running his own read. Great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play, and it's good enough for a New York first down. They're set up at the 35 now.
Here we go. Good.
Receiver in motion, going left.
222. All right.
Going to the ground again on first. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
He's taken down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a pickup.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. All right.
Fields throwing here. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Here we go. All right.
Fighting for all he can, partner, but this play is not going to get past the line. It's going to be 3rd down.
I can promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that, but let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Fields now, 3rd and long. Throw right side, hauled in by Collins. He's going to be out of bounds right along the 20.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this.
Here we go, son. 319. You got that?
And the defense escapes. And a nice ride going, but the defense gets off the field by forcing that turnover on downs.
It's a turnover.
4th down, you want the ball in the hands of your biggest and best playmaker. In a lot of offenses, that is the QB. They trusted him to run for it, but the defense locked it down in time.
Drive begins with Gibbs. He's across the 35. And he's taken down. It's quality yardage on that play.
Okay, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
They're set up at the 35 now.
All in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with the sack.
That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. 40. Into the red zone. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions making a 3-possession game. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown.
The kicker on for the extra point.
That one splits the...
For the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line.
They're on 35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Right.
They'll start this one out with Hall. Along the right sideline, there's space. And he's going to take it in for the New York touchdown. The Jets fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Point after by Mevis is good. And the Jets get it back to a 14-point game.
Jets 14. Harrison Mevis to kick off.
Mevis ready to send this one away. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchback.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready, ready.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Again, left side for Gibbs. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Well, that run may not remove the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
Come on, come on. Set. Cougar 19.
Now the Lions calling a timeout. He's got it downfield. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play.
Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. And the Jets will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More time.
After looks like a yard gain. Kirby Joseph up for the stop.
It's a gain of a yard.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Fields on 3rd. Has him on the quick hitter. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
That play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it, but I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied.
Stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Hawk 70. Go.
Willis looking to throw. That'll be incomplete. And
Most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's going to take this return out of bounds.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Here we go. 3-19, good cut. 11.
One final shot before the half. Chased out to his right. He takes it himself. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. Returnable from the 2. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Don't jump. Ready?
They start to have him. Give them all. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 331. Press.
Fields looking to throw. He fires one deep down the left sideline. You know, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, can sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. He gets him 8, and that's going to set up 4th down and 2.
That's just a good play to mix up what you're doing and keep that defense guessing. The execution, that's pretty well done too, creating the space for a solid pickup.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They aren't going for this. They'll run for it with Hall. And he stops. The call to go for it on their own side. Backfires on him with a turnover on downs. And now some great field position.
This running back has had himself a day, but not on that play. Finally, a little bit of catharsis for everyone on that defense to keep him from the first and get a turnover, a much-needed turnover on downs.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Straight ahead with Gibbs. Look at that work, turning those legs, driving across the 15. And they take this in for the score. The Lions push their lead further to start the half. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions make it a 24-point ball game.
Jets 14. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Hall running between the tackles. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
He's brought down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm an aggressive call on 2nd.
Here we go. Go.
From the 37. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Looking for Sam Laporta with that one. So So they're left facing third and long.
The coverage by
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Here he is on third and long. Trying for the deep ball. It's in or no. They dropped another one. Hicks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. But it does force a fourth down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
And he's touched as they pick up that first down on fourth.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Hall. And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory. Managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pick.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Defense there to contain things as he tried to get it outside. No yards for him on 2nd down.
As a corner in this league, well, you go to the Pro Bowl if you can cut it. If you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
3rd down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
Here we go.
They go right back to Hall. Again, his number is called, and the defense read it once more, shutting him down. That brings up 4th down.
Gain on the play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
And he will get the first as they touch him down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Don't jump.
They motion the tight end over.
3-19, go.
From the gun, it's Hall. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
All about that defense there. Had them bottled up from the jump. Truth be told, probably lucky they even got back to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10 now. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And they bring him down around the 34.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Fields now on 3rd. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it, it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
That's simply a bet being made that not only is your call or scheme better, but that your players just want it more than the big fellas on defense do. And clearly on that one, they did.
And that carry only gets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
Tackle at the 25-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap to Fields. Hits his running back. He gets this down to the 13-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
12. First down, New York.
Here we go. We good. Turn on, snap. Right.
On the keeper, here's Fields. And also ready just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
That's simply a foot race to the outside that he's used to winning. Seen him get beat there and forced to take it out of bounds near the line? Well, that's just a tremendous effort and tremendous speed by that defense.
Just 1 quarter standing between these teams, and turkey in this Thanksgiving contest. It's Jets football, and they're probably ready to just get this final quarter over with. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Here we go. Green 19, just tonight.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Buys time, rolling right. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down.
Here we go. 3:31 tonight.
Desperation time here. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Terrion Arnold has it.
Fields pass. Intercepted. It's a turnover on downs.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. 60 Eagles. Go.
Lewis in the pistol. And the stop will be made as he gets this up to about 18. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. To the line we go. They're set. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
1st and 10 at the 18.
They'll toss it to Gibbs. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. They're going to wind up losing yards on this play.
It is phenomenally tough to block this guy in a passing situation. Equally as tough to block him out there on the edge. He chased that toss down, and I don't envy these guys trying to block that monster today.
This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. The Lions readying for the punt. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And he gets him something back on that field.
1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. Angel. Tonight.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. A quick slant. Here's Laporta. And they make the tackle at the 38. The big play.